Test. 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 Am I live? It's been a few days. I haven't streamed at all during the weekend, so no stream on Saturday and Sunday. Mostly because I was busy, a little bit because I was dying inside from all the heat. It was 31 degrees and then 33 degrees on Sunday, so I was too dead to stream. It was kind of bad this afternoon. I think it reached 29 degrees here, but it has gone down now, down to 25, so I feel a bit better. So, because I haven't played in 3 days, I might have forgotten how to play. Yeah, it happens that quick for me. I already had trouble remembering the keys, the buttons, because I switched layout. Yeah. So that is after there's a plus side quest. Weird science. I don't think I'm gonna do it now. I'll see if I have time at the end of the stream. But yeah, I did this right after I defeated Bahamut. So I haven't done much. Just had a few cutscenes, I guess. Goblin coin. Had a few cutscenes after defeating Bahamut. Other than that, I haven't really done anything.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into Tyre? Did you see that?
I don't know how much longer the game is. How many hours have I played? Oh, it doesn't say. Because there are not many icons left, or mother crystals, I think. The only icon I haven't fought yet is Odin.
The realm? Oh, she's just fine.
I don't think I'm gonna fight Shiva.
That storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just the messenger. I leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Well, time to ask them.
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe? Not that you are to blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen Mother Crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us. Yet I fear a swift end is more than we can hope for. While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would falter. Rosaria and the Iron Kingdom teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm.
What?
The world, in short,
What's that?
is in chaos. It would
Is that
seem
an
our
army name?
civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away
So
at the whim of the waves.
there is only one Mother Crystal left, I think. Is there another one? I only see the one on the top right.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
Oh, the moon.
Is a storm coming, Sid?
Let me guess. You're here about the skies.
Is there anything
Yeah.
you don't know, Lawsman?
Oh yeah, I forgot about the skies.
Doesn't take a court astrologer
The
to augur
weird
the obvious.
clouds.
As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
And back and forth between NPCs. One of the parts I don't like that much.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one. That would be a first.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got Akashic out her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion. And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only 2 people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
So, progress on certain quests is limited. Oh, I need to go. I need to go to 3 different places. Complete side quests. Aid Martha's Rest, its Dilemma, North Reach, and Dalimil. Okay. So I'll start from here.
Fucking thieving.
Up here. Lubor.
Sid! Your new companion appears much more formidable than your uncle. Should I be worried?
You haven't been introduced.
Jill, Clive has told me much about you.
All lies, I'm sure.
Your Stolas said that Dalimil has a bandit problem.
Indeed. Although, you're a little late. They left with our food and guild days ago.
Any idea where they went?
The desert's a big place. Your guess is as good as mine. But the fact is, I have more immediate concerns.
What did you say to me? What did you say?
Ah, as if by magic. Let's just say we've yet to reach a consensus about how to solve Dalimil's little problem. And at this rate, it won't be the actions of the bandits which prove to be our undoing. It will be our own. I've tried reasoning with the dissenting parties, but even the Desert Hare has limits.
Perhaps we could talk to them.
What makes you think they'll listen to us?
What makes you think they won't?
She makes a fair point, Sid. And you won't have wasted much of your precious time if you fail. They're just across the courtyard.
Down the rabbit hole. Okay.
Suppose we just follow the shouting.
Oh, time to pet Torgal.
You all right, boy?
Wait, he doesn't even touch the dog. They couldn't. Not enough budget for the petting animation.
Torgal.
Okay.
You wouldn't talk like that if it had been your men whose throats were slit. Blood for blood, it's the only way. We hire mercenaries and have them mount the bandits' heads on our walls as a lesson to the rest.
And what happens when those mercenaries are slaughtered like your men? Are you going to hire more? We're better off using that coin to buy food and supplies. If we hire mercenaries, the only thing we're buying is the bandit's ire. And you cannot fill empty bellies with that. Do you hear me?
But what happens when they come back? Maybe it'll be your throat that's slit.
That's enough. Both of you. Any more of this and I'll throw you out myself. Come back when you're ready to talk like adults.
Victor. What's he doing here?
Victor? I don't even remember him.
And Lady Jill. What brings you here?
I actually have no idea who he is.
Costness is in chaos, and the markets have all but ceased to operate. The Briar's Kiss here in Dalimil is the only place I can reliably obtain supplies. I was here to do just that when Master Lubor told me of his troubles. He thought I might be able to talk some sense into these fools. But if you're here, I suppose his patience must be waning.
Who are those people?
Those were the thorns in Lubor's side. And the reason this place might be headed the same way as Costness. It's these accursed skies. The darkness is enough to drive a man to madness. Or an entire city, for that matter.
We're still working on the skies. But in the meantime, perhaps we can find a solution to Dalimil's problems.
I hope so. For all our sakes.
So, you see my predicament? What I saw was a room full of people who were angry and afraid. And with good reason by the sound of it. But if left to smolder, that anger and fear could set the entire town alight. My thoughts exactly. What to do? Both sides wish to protect their homes and livelihoods, if only they could agree on how. But as long as they are divided, we are vulnerable.
And if there's one thing bandits like, it's an easy target.
What would Sid the Outlaw suggest?
Well, if it were my namesake, he'd let them choose for themselves, and be on hand to pick up the pieces when it all went wrong.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
A recipe for disaster is precisely what it is. But perhaps that realization would be enough to make them question the ingredients. While it's plain neither Conrad nor Natalie will countenance the other's proposal, it may still be possible to make them doubt their own. Before presenting them with a third option.
And that would be?
To pool our resources and save the city ourselves. Why fight each other?
When all that fear and anger can be directed at the bandits.
It appears we have a plan of action. Victor, pay Conrad a visit. See if you can't convince him of his folly. I'll speak with Natalie.
As you wish.
Your faces are not well known in this town. That may prove useful. Don't worry, Victor and I will do most of the talking. You need only play along. Play along?
What he means to say is yes.
I like Jill.
Oh, I'm ruined. My shop.
If I had my pickaxe, I would...
I mean, it may still be possible to buy something. Ah, here he is now. Natalie, allow me to introduce Lord Underhill of Randalar's prestigious League of Merchants. Lord Underhill. At your service.
Underhill?
I was just telling the good lady of our conversation, my lord, and how you were lamenting the state of the capital's stores.
Lubor says that not only are the granaries almost empty, but that war and the Blight mean this season's harvest won't be enough to fill them for winter.
Indeed, certainly that is the case. The nobles in the capital are buying up the city's stocks of barley and wine, driving the prices higher than most commoners can afford. It is only a matter of time before the peasants revolt.
It is worse than I thought. If what Lord Underhill says is true, I fear we have little hope of supplementing our stores, meager though they regrettably are. And while I applaud your endeavors to dissuade our more bellicose citizens from seeking vengeance, I sense Conrad is not wrong in his assessment of the bandits' likely return. Which means that now, more than ever, we will need to secure what little we still have. Food, weapons, herbs, everything. If our humble town is to endure not only this hardship, but those that are certain to follow, we must stand united.
All right. If it will help to protect my home, I'll do it. But you needn't have gone through this charade.
Huh. You noticed? Did she?
Thank you, Clive. Your performance was nothing if not workmanlike.
She saw right through it.
I didn't say it was good, merely that it produced the desired effect. Now, my scouts should be returning shortly. Meet me back at the Briar's Kiss, and we shall see what we face.
It appears I have no choice but to do what little
Mummy, I'm scared.
It's been 20 minutes since I started the stream.
Picture it, Conrad.
Up until now, I've only been
Drones.
talking to NPCs. Basically, talking to NPCs for side quests.
Ah, here she is. The Lady of the Spear herself. Conrad, may I introduce you to Jane, commander of the Red Wings, the oldest mercenary guild in the Free Cities.
A pleasure, my lady.
The pleasure is all mine.
As I told you, I summoned
She's
the
a bad
commander
actress
here
as
from
well.
Canberra to inquire about a contract.
Victor says you told him no. That there aren't any men left to hire. Is that true?
True as the crystals cracked. Nobles came and claimed every last one worth his salt. And not just from us Red Wings. You know of the 7 high houses? There must be 2 score swords assigned each one. Granted, we have a few boys left. If it's boys you're looking for.
Well, Conrad, are you saying that Dalamil's finest cannot defend this town better than a gaggle of unblooded striplings? That a band of beardless youths could better avenge the deaths of your brave men than you yourselves?
Absolutely not. We'll show those bastards who they're dealing with.
I can't believe that actually worked.
Conrad's not what you called the brightest candle in the crypt. And there's a reason why I had you do the talking and not Sid. Well played, my lady.
You didn't sound that confident at the
Not
start.
convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
Yeah, same.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
This does feel like a side quest rather than a main story
Good
quest.
news, Sid. Both Conrad and Natalie have somewhat gracefully accepted their new roles. With time, they may even learn to.
Time no longer appears to be the luxury it was before lunch.
I take it your scouts found the bandits.
Technically, it would be the bandits who found my scouts. It appears they march for Dalimil as we speak. All of them.
You're not serious.
They don't just want food, they want the whole damn town.
I have a favor to ask. I'm told the bandits march in 2 groups, one from the south and one from the desert, in a move doubtless intended to stretch our already gossamer-thin defenses.
Very well. Jill and I will meet those from the desert. But what of the rest?
The rest, my friend, the city shall fight. Together. The stakes, I concede, are high. But if this does not unite Dalimil, nothing will.
That is a lot of faith to put into those who had their hands around each other's throats but a moment ago.
Then it will be for us to see that their hands are kept occupied. And I do mean us.
I thought you might say that.
We'll hold them off for as long as we can.
And we will do the same.
Check the north gate. Let's see if I still remember how to play.
I'll take that one.
is all yours.
Ow! I couldn't even see the guy. Oh, there are two people here, and one is dead. Wait, we gave the back. Is it that one? That one? Oh, no. Oh, right. Okay. I feel like the game makes it so much harder than it should be to switch target. I should be able to switch target by using the right stick, but I need to press R3 instead. I remember this boss. I remember when I fought two of them at the same time and almost died. Did I kill her? My potion. So the problem with that skill is that if I fail the block, I remain vulnerable basically.
The townspeople. Could they have held out?
I don't hear any fighting. What do you think?
That we should hurry.
Natalie, I owe you an apology.
They didn't need my help.
You did well out there. The inn would have been lost had you not held the line.
Without you, there would have been no line to hold. You saved us, Conrad. You saved Dalimil.
We all saved Dalimil.
No kiss. Yeah, this felt like a big side quest.
Change of heart.
I'd say
And I
they
still
both
have two more of them.
I take it from your presence that our visitors from the desert won't be joining us either. Pity.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of bloodthirsty bandits at our gate.
Calm now, Victor. Why quibble over the details? we are united, and that is all that matters. As for you, Cid, you fight considerably better than you act.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay, 1 down, 2 to go. I really wish they removed these from the main storyline. I don't mind having these side quests. Not that I will do side quests anyway in this playthrough, but kinda annoying when I have to, when I'm forced to go through these.
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to a healer.
Martha, it's good to see you.
And you, Clive. Jill?
Otto said he'd been attacked by a Kashik. What exactly happened here?
Those skies are what happened. Not long after they fell dark, we had our first visit. There were hundreds of them. Tried to storm the hill. Only a handful made it up here, but that was more than enough. The rest are still down there now. And while we have a few willing fighters holding them back, they're sorely outnumbered.
What do you think, Clive?
That we join the fight?
I thought you'd never offer. Now, where I need you is the Fallen Gate. That's where the fighting is fiercest. Let the men know you've come to help. Something tells me they'll be pleased to see you.
We're on our way.
Do you think there are as many as Martha says?
No teleport? No.
You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Oh shit, I need healing. Forgot. Did I have... yeah. Okay, teleport back. I didn't realize I was almost dead. Can I heal now? Do I have anything?
This man's gonna die if we don't get him to...
Can I even use items?
What are you after?
Can I use items while I'm in town? No.
Thanks very much. Much obliged. Doesn't look like you got room in your bag. You don't think they've abandoned us, do you?
Good girl.
But I need to hold art. Why do I need to hold art to heal? I wish I could just press it.
Clive, wounded.
We deal with the Akashic first. Got you already.
Wrong direction. did I get the flying enemy? At least for this side quest, I didn't have to go around the town talking to like 4 different NPCs. So it's more bearable. Unless I have to go back, talk to Martha again, and then come back here.
These men don't have the look of hired swords.
If you've come to rob this place,
You are mistaken, my Lord Rosfield. We're here by Madame Martha's leave.
how do you know my name?
Forgive me, my lord. There wasn't time for introductions. We're with the Guardians of the Flame.
Wade's men? But how did you come to be here? Where is your commander?
Sir Wade left earlier with a scouting party to find out where the Akashic were coming from.
Did he? Take your wounded back to the inn. Martha will see you're looked after. We'll join you anon.
And to think you took them for thieves. A fine reward for holding off the horde, that is.
When did Wade and his men arrive?
Not long after Rosalith fell. The Guardians asked me to shelter some of them that had lost their homes. They were making ready to leave just as the skies turned, and we agreed it was best we stuck together.
Martha! Trouble! The scouting party's almost at the lift, but they got a pack of Akashic snapping at their heels! And they got wounded with them! They're not gonna make it!
Damn it all.
We'll worry about them, Martha.
You look after everyone here. If any can still fight, send them to the lift.
I will. You two be safe now.
Well, that's kind of what I feared. Talk to the NPC, go fight some enemies, go back to the NPC, go fight more enemies.
Mad dogs.
But hopefully, there is the last one.
Squire, I need you to get those who can still walk up the lift to Martha's. But what about... I didn't ask, Oscar. Sir.
Sir Wade.
Lord Rosfield. If you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Martha seemed to think you might need some help. And by the looks of it...
We thought we could sneak by them. But we didn't know there would be so many. How could we have?
Behind you!
Oh. There we go.
Damn it.
Looks like the one from Elden Ring.
Do you think we can hold them off?
We can certainly try. Are you with us, Sir Wade?
Always.
Then let's do our duty.
Too slow.
Just realized that I also forgot to craft. Forgot to craft a new weapon. did it stop that early? I have no idea what happened. Too late. Mistake. Okay, the shot doesn't work. Didn't block. Misclicked again. Wait, what? Wait, what? How did I stop my card? I'm getting confused. Made to be broken. What is that? Oh, defeat 20 enemies while semi-primed. Okay.
Is anyone hurt?
I don't think so.
And yet again, you've pulled me from the flames. It's just a pity I keep walking into them.
You've never been one to shy away from danger, Sir Wade. Like any shield worthy of the name.
I see you're all in one piece.
Martha!
Is something wrong?
The lookout saw smoke coming from down Eastpool way. Too thick to be a hearth.
A second horde.
Feel like finishing the job.
Always.
Jill and I will make for Eastpool. You'll need to move the injured without us.
Don't you worry about them.
The moment my men are safe, I'll follow. Good luck.
Oh no. More enemies. Okay, I think this side quest is actually longer than the previous one then. I keep saying side quest, but and this main story quest.
Just
Actually longer than the previous one.
Ready, go? Run like the wind. They're headed for the rest.
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
Awaken winds!
Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Classic chocobo. No, I don't want to use.
To me, blades!
Oh, he's fighting. What? Oh, he didn't stop. Is there gonna be a mini boss?
Something's coming.
Nope. I guess it is. Probably has a break bar.
Apologies, my lord. Did I miss anything?
Only the first round, Sir Wade. Shall we?
Oh yeah, it does. It's so hard to tell when he's attacking.
Too slow.
Failed. Oh, do I need to jump? Oh, it's okay, it works this way. Easy. Well, 2 out of 3 done. I hope.
Do you see any more?
No.
Please no.
I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long before the next lot arrive.
Then we make for Martha's while we can.
What did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds.
How many of your men were injured?
A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be back, but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Well, when you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Level up. I think I'm going back to the hideout first before doing the last one. Guardian Scarf? Blade in Clive's chambers.
My lord, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Hmm?
Oscar, over here.
Isn't that the guy from before? A new recruit?
It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House Murdoch.
Murdoch? I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Oh, he didn't. But his brother, my father,
Oh,
did.
he's the... okay.
I am Sir Rodney's nephew.
Well, go on then. It's not for me to ask him.
Yes, Sir Wade. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire?
I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
I'm
Don't
sorry
have
to
time.
disappoint you, Oscar, but I'm a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the company of an outlaw hardly seems a fitting education for one aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner serve under an honorable outlaw than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other Guardians are... I mean to say that, they're...
It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire...
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Is he gonna be relevant for the story, for the main story? I don't think so.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any other way.
Not gonna be following me around, right?
I will not let you down, Lord Rossfield. You...
Okay. Okay, first. Back. I need to go to the blacksmith.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Also buy more potions.
Still alive, are ya? You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
Trouble with your gear, or... So, will it be?
Oh, Brightburn. 15 more attacks.
No scratches.
You know,
right?
I don't feel like upgrading my equipment has helped me that much. Feels like the increase in attack is so minimal it doesn't matter. Electrum, no, I don't have that. So reduce my HP by 16.
Should last you a good while.
Fine.
And?
Yeah, every weapon upgrade I get like plus 15 attack. Feels like such a small amount. And kind of different from other Final Fantasy games where new weapons will feel like big upgrades sometimes. Wait, can I see my stats? 357. Strength. Flex attack power. The combination of strength and gear quality.
I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of all.
I can't do it.
My lord, milady.
We received the dame's message. There have been sightings of strange creatures, I understand.
With the blue eyes. Yes. Like a Kashyyyk, but different. They've taken so many. I've lost count.
A Kashyyyk, but different.
Ultimus thralls. And what of your mistress? Is she here?
Oh, no. She went to the garrison to ask what they were planning on doing about all this.
Then we'll look for her there.
What? Garrison. Okay.
Four left for more on a captain's orders.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been slaughtered by those things. We lost the captain this very morning.
We've tried requesting reinforcements, but there's been no word from the capital or the Dominion in days! What more would you have us do?
I would have you do your duty. Those at the Vale look to me for protection. And protect them I shall. Because they are my charges, and that is my duty. In case you have forgotten, the people of this town are your charges. But more than that, they are your people. Your sisters, your brothers, your lovers. So you have a choice. Lay down your sword and watch as they are slaughtered, or take it up and do what is right.
She speaks the truth, you know. This here, it's all we have. It's all that's left.
What we have left is our lives. Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort, but I thought you might still need some support.
How like you to consider my needs. What we need to consider is where the creatures came from. The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
I need to see 1 and 2.
You're Bagman, yes? What happened?
I've got family in Moor. I heard the flood was spreading, so I went to see if they were all right. And a pack of them glowing things found me in the meadow. I ran for my life. I never did get to the village.
Leave that to us.
My family.
It's all right. Did you see the creatures that attacked you?
Creatures? Yeah, They came out of nowhere. They went for Joseph first, then me, and then they were just gone.
Do you remember where you were?
On the road from Oriflamme. We just passed Moor when... Where's my Joseph?
It's all right. Just rest now. At least we have an idea of where the thralls might... Now, we should head for more.
Wait, am I going the right way? Nope.
I assume you have a plan?
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Ooh, shiny. Good kill. Sometimes I feel like these random drops or treasures I find are completely useless.
Clive, look.
I see them. With me.
What? Oh, I missed everyone. Let's stay on the ground for a long time. Just realize.
Should I prime?
save your strength. Titan!
Okay, protect. Oh, it's this one.
Soil and stone!
That like a big enemy? Oh, I think it is. It's a break one. Yes.
Kill! All yours, Torgal! All yours, Torgal! Get him! Go, get him! Torgal, kill!
Easy.
Slow.
Magic Ash.
Do you think there are more?
Probably.
There are always more. But I'd say we've done what we can for the time being.
Then we should let Isabel know.
You have the town's thanks.
Don't thank us yet. There will be more. Many more. And you'll need to be ready for them.
Oh, we shall. Isn't that right, Captain?
Yes, milady. The garrison will be ready.
Philippe here has convinced most of the men to remain at their posts. For now, at least.
Hearing that the Dane would look kindly on any man who committed himself to the task certainly didn't hurt. It's not the most selfless of motives, I'll admit. But whatever it takes, eh? Now me, I never needed convincing. I became a soldier to protect the people I love. And the people I love include the ones standing before me.
Handsome and chivalrous.
Now,
Get a room, you
if you
two.
don't mind, I have sentries to post. Milady.
The way they were looking at each other, I could feel the tension.
I'm foolish enough to believe that this has solved all of my problems. But it has solved one. And that's one fewer than I had this morning. Thank you again, Clive.
Our friends seem to have things under control.
Went to the hideaway. That was actually quicker than I expected. I think this side was the quickest of the three, which is nice. I was getting tired of going around talking to NPC and fighting random mobs.
Did you see that?
The hideaway and speak with Otto.
Was wondering when you turn up. Hellos from all our friends thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose.
Old armor.
Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for Mother Crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Talia says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, 'twas not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why?
Why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess...
Too strong, maybe?
I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned.
What happened to the
your
boy
body.
then? I know that he kind of disappeared
Mind.
when he got attacked by
Awareness, spirit,
Dion.
call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail.
But is the
to contain
kid
him
actually
inside
just
me.
I'm sorry. Inside you.
Yep.
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
So what happened to the girl he was with? Yote, I think.
Joshua.
Clive, it's Gav.
So Yote was in the city when
There's an army of Akashic at the gates of
Bahamut did his thing. I don't know if she got away safely.
Well, what's the short of it?
I thought Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who is to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
Oh, so she's there.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
Wait, is Jill not coming? I don't think I can craft anything new. Do I need to buy potions though? Items not in full. Okay. Well, I guess Jill is actually coming with us. Cloak and dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Candle was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
All of us on Chocobo, okay? Wonder why Clive got so angry.
We can use the
I
ruins.
thought he would be happy about
Assuming they would
hanging
allow
out
it.
with his brother and
The Echoes
Jill
have a will
again.
of their own.
Not everyone. Oh! Shit. Oh, luckily it cannot fall down. Okay. Are they fighting? They are not.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go around it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Shiny. Wait, I can fight these? Just ignore.
Alright.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria,
How did I
Yote
find
has
him,
been
though?
my constant companion and protector.
How did I find him?
Without her sword, I would
After
not have
the
survived
fight
my
with
journey
Ifrit?
across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote.
Because I think the Imperial men were also going around and looking for...
You saved my brother.
Survivors.
I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua. The Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
How dare you?
Huh? They're all dead.
Distinguished members of the council.
Maybe not.
You must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Yeah, I don't think guards are gonna stop Odin from wreaking havoc.
Enough.
They know he's Odin, right? Well, I guess they did not.
Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city. Her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominance, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yotei of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Oh. I was gonna say no kiss as a joke. But he actually did kiss her. Well, I guess it was her forehead, but still. Forehead kiss.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
I don't think we have ever seen her fight.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
What is that? Oh, another cutscene.
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yote is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix, and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token.
Another seal. How many do we have now?
For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later.
Let me check. I want to see if I can... Oh. I can see all of my seals. It's... Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm imagining Clive going around with 7 seals on his clothes.
You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Josh.
I wish you could see them on your character model.
The free city's under siege.
This is no time to ride.
Ready, go? Yeah!
Any items?
Orcs. Then let us be rid of them.
No.
Clive. Smoke.
Has the city fallen?
Oh. Doesn't look good.
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry.
What time is it? Almost 8. I don't know how long this is, but I think I can still do one more quest. One more quest before I end it.
Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come. Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
What?
My lady.
Huh?
Hey?
You have Yote. Everyone was surprised.
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled.
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
Even fall.
All right, Torgal. Let's fight.
I want to upgrade my abilities. Oh yeah, I forgot I have Bahamut now. I completely forgot. What do I even remove? Do I remove Titan? I feel like I haven't used Titan that much. Continuous damage. I don't know. I want the laser beam though. I feel like could be strong. Looks cool. It looks very cool. Fuck it. It's gonna be my first ultimate skill. Yeah, change. No, change. So basically, I'm probably not gonna use Bahamut's skill unless I break the enemy. I'll drive. Giga Flare.
The survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things.
Rip. Level 20. Oops, wrong one. Level 20 though.
They're wearing Waloed armor.
Oh, wait, let me try. If I can aim. Oh, I just realized this one is a break bar. I'm breaking very easy. Oh, wrong one. So I can use it. I'm gonna use the laser. Should probably keep the laser as my last attack when I use a limit break. Not when I use a limit break, when I break an enemy.
Don't get surrounded.
Where's the other one? Oh.
What happened to the Royal Army? There's nothing but monsters here.
Real master. Wait, these are not even Akashic. Oh.
Let's try.
Laser. Oh, I can. So I just realized the stagger bar actually goes up slower. It goes up very slowly when I'm using my ultimate, so I can actually wait until I build up the bar or whatever.
Let's try.
The cooldown is not even that bad. I feel like I will have it ready for every limit break, basically. Oh, see that one? Oh. Nothing? Wait, can I? Oh, it does say, okay. It does show the bar on the left. Mega Flare armor. How strong is it though? Actually feels quite strong. It lasts a long time. 20 hits. I think every hit was 400 damage. So that is 8,000 damage from that. Oh, arena. Probably a mini boss. Yeah.
That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy.
Okay, maybe not. Charges so slowly. so slow. I can actually charge more than one. Okay, how many times can I charge this? Oh, 2 is max. It's maximum for now, but maybe I can upgrade that. Okay, there was a mini boss.
All yours, Torgal.
Oh no, I'm like that.
All yours, Torgal.
How much damage is done? 37,000. Waste.
This is the Agora, where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside.
Treasure chest. There, black. Okay, let me check if I can upgrade. Can I upgrade the charge time for... What is the name? Wings of Light. So increases maximum Mega Flare level to 4. That is mastery. Oh, if I use a dodge, I rapidly fill the casting gauge. But I need to actually dodge an enemy. Okay. Oh, it is mastered already, so that is level 4. I feel like I could use this to build up the gauge. Increases breath range. Lateral breath. Rain increases the range. I wanna try it. I wanna give it a try. Okay, let me try this combo. Where is it? So, still a pile drive. Can I not? Oh, yeah. Put a pile drive, flame flare breath. And then I put pile drive here maybe. I feel like this skill doesn't actually do that much because I get more hits with ignition, and now that I have flare breath, I feel like I can build up hits with that as well. Oh, I guess the other one is useful to break an enemy. Because then I can actually break a lot of enemies from half of the break bar.
These creatures. Ultimus ready to step this far. What the hell is going on here?
Oh! Noran tried them. More enemies probably, yeah.
Where is your master? What does he want?
Oh, cool down. Okay, I wanna try this. Easy. How many hits is that? It is actually quite cool. Yeah, that was worth it.
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt, and now you're here, with an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard.
Sleipnir?
And you will yield.
Isn't Sleipnir a horse?
Or not. As long as you don't hold back.
Cool. I wanna get to 4 again. I'm the failure. At least it doesn't get zeros when I fail. Oh, fuck me. What is that? Oh, I see what it is. Okay. Now, if I were better at this game, I would be at 4 already. Let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna shoot it. Nah. Wasted too much time. Whoa! Oops! No. I made a mistake. You must have a second phase, right? Some sort. No, I used the wrong item. Oops.
Well done.
I got. Oh wait, Toro can transform into that form. I didn't notice it in the past. Oh, you know what I should do? I should save it for when the enemy is broken, actually. Well,
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired.
Guess he's holding
It's
back.
just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes!
Nice try.
Oh wait.
One is seldom enough.
What the hell is that?
Actually, I wouldn't.
Oh.
Nice try.
I wasted my limit break. Ooh!
Nice try.
How long does this last? Oh shit.
To me, boy.
Ooh. What?
Well done,
This doesn't do much. Yeah, it doesn't do much. The other skill, the oh shit. this again. Laser.
Mythos.
Oh, 6,000 experience. Down.
The vessel is strong.
Oh, did I kill him?
My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Oh. Is that Odin?
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharm, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Get back.
Am I fighting him now? Damn, he's not even trying. Doesn't feel like he's even trying.
Impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Muthos.
But Muthos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
One kick.
You are as weak as all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Morgoth holding the sword. Please don't die, Jill.
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
What? They don't show the fight? I guess they're not showing that.
Will he be alright?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Cid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid.
Probably not dead.
Jill is fine.
If they didn't show her
The
dead.
ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But you have an idea.
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose he might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself.
Well, back to the hideaway. Probably gonna end the stream when this main story quest is done, which should be quick. Okay, that was quick. That's enough progress for today. Fought against the major boss.
Gav said that Otto might know something.
I feel like I'm probably gonna be fighting Odin soon, so I'd rather end it here and leave it to its own stream, which is gonna be tomorrow. Do I have time tomorrow? Yeah, probably tomorrow. Tomorrow at around the same time. But yeah, other than that, I should change one of the skills here. So I don't really like Flare Breath. I should switch the position of these two. No, yeah, wait. I'll drive. Yeah, that's fine. Need to upgrade. Master. This one takes a lot of ability points, so. But I kind of want to upgrade Giga Flare when I get the chance. Upgrade increases the number of hits. Not enough ability points though. Yeah, Heat Wave, Rising Flame. Increases number of hits. I feel like I use this often enough that I think it's worth mastering. Yeah, so you can see this one does a lot of limit break damage. Again, that's why it's worth keeping. Is it the skill I have that does the most limit break damage? I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Unless you count ultimate, like final ultimate whatever attacks. But yeah, that is enough. That is pretty much everything I wanted to do that today. Oh, this one also does more. Yeah. I'm gonna continue tomorrow. Maybe I'll get to Odin, maybe not. Probably not actually. But if I don't get to Odin tomorrow, I will probably get there on Wednesday, if I stream on Wednesday. So I'm gonna stream tomorrow at around the same time. Thank you guys again for watching, and see you maybe in the next stream. Bye.